Welcome back to our 50th birthday celebrations. I have a very special guest with me today, long-time local, Foodworks favourite, Miss Elecia Richie, Mrs. rather. Welcome, Leash. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much for having me, Renee.
You're very welcome. Now tell us, Leash, when did you join the Foodworks family?
So I think probably first became part of the Foodworks family was when we first moved to Gisborne.
Okay, how old would you have been?
I was 10.
Right.
So...
And where had you come from?
Essendon.
Oh, so moving to the sticks.
We moved out here for a better life and we started shopping locally.
So when would that have been? What year?
1980.
1980, so we would have only been open 4 years at that point?
Yeah, so we used to come here to shop.
Right.
Yeah, as a family. And then I think I started work here. My dad's marriage separated.
Right.
And he said, Elecia, I can't afford you. You need a job. So John, being a very kind person, said, come on, Elecia, work for me.
So he knew your family, obviously.
Yes. Local sports.
Yeah. And a smaller town, smaller community, so I suppose everybody did know everybody.
Everybody met at the supermarket on a Saturday.
Oh!
And there was lots of everybody, like it was a big job to come and do the shopping because everybody stopped and chatted.
Yes. Do you know what?
It
I
still
think it
happens
still
now.
is a bit like that, to a degree. Probably not as much, but...
And then we used to have the bottle shop or the liquor store at the front.
Yeah.
When you came in directly to the right.
Yes, that's right.
And they used to have wine tasting on a Saturday.
Right.
And a lot of the locals used to meet for the wine tasting and the little squares of cheese with the...
To the cabana.
Yeah, I think it was Mr. Barry Shaw.
Oh, yes, and he was here for a long time.
Yes.
Right.
So my dad used to do that. And then I worked in the deli.
So how old were you when you started then?
Well, I think it would have been about 86, I think.
So when you were about 15?
Yeah, 15, 16.
Yeah.
And I stayed working there until I got right through my high school years and then through my college, so when I finished my teaching degree.
Right. So tell me about those deli days. Because it was a much smaller operation, I suppose, back then.
It was. So we only used to work, I used to work Thursday after school, Friday after school, Saturday mornings. So I used to come in and do setup.
Yeah.
And we all used to wait to get let in, and then a member of each department would come in and get everything ready for the Saturday morning shop.
I, for a period after you were here, did the same, opened up the deli on a Saturday morning and very much the same setup. Yeah, yes. One by one, we'd all trail in.
Yeah, we'd all come in 7 o'clock, I think, for memory.
Yep.
We would start and the shop would open at 8.
Yeah.
If I think I'm right.
Yeah.
And my husband used to work here as well. The Williamsons used to employ a lot of local kids.
Yeah, and they still do.
Yeah. So we all came to work. We'd come from school and walk to work together.
Yeah.
So that was really nice.
So your husband.
Yes.
Let's touch on this because Elecia and her husband are really the OG love story of Foodworks. Oh. So there's been a few since, but this one by far the original and the longest lasting, because here you are. How long have you been married?
Over 30 years.
Over 30 years. So it all happened at Foodworks. Tell me about that.
Well, we did...
Floating over the deli counter.
If I was, I don't know, serving someone and he would walk past and it would just be a nice little smile between us, or, just a nice wink. And I think it was just nice to know that he was here. Yeah, absolutely. There's a funny story. Back in the 80s, we all had really big hair.
Yes.
And I decided to get a weave. I decided to get a weave perm.
Oh.
And I came in for work after I had my hair done, and I remember he was packing groceries at the top end, and he went, "Oh my God, what has she done? What has she done?" And
did you have the big fringe as well? Or?
I had the flick.
Oh.
Yeah, I had the flick and the big curls.
Oh.
And so I got my white coat on and rocked that perm.
So was the perm, was that the draw card, do you think,
look.
or the horror?
Probably the horror.
It was a good starting point for conversation.
It was. We used to go to school together.
Okay.
And we used to walk.
What school did you go to?
Well, we went to Gisborne High Tech at those times.
Yeah.
He had recently come from Sacred Heart.
Right.
And went to the high school. And we would walk down to school together, or walk down to Gisborne together. Then we would go up to Tivy's.
Yeah.
And we would get
Tivy's takeaway.
Crinkle cut hot chips with vinegar.
Oh, yes.
And then we would walk around here and come to work.
And just as friends at this point?
Just as friends.
Right.
Yeah. Started off as friends. And then got together and continued. So, yeah, that was us doing that together, just walking to work together.
Wow.
And getting our shared love of hot chips.
And so over 30 years later,
Yep.
Married, family, grandparents. And you talked about moving to Gisborne for a better life.
Yes.
While you've stayed here.
Yes.
So it sounds like.
Yeah, I think it's a great community, and I think that's part of the Food Works, I don't know, what would we say?
Ethos, I suppose.
I suppose we look after, like you shop here because you're looking after a local business.
Yeah.
The local business people used to coach my son in football.
Yeah.
We employ one of their children. It's like, you know, we all...
It's give and take.
Yeah.
And we look after each other.
I think so. It's just worked out that way, but it's a nice way to look at it, isn't it?
It is. When you look after the community looks after you.
Yes.
So, yeah, all these years later, you're a regular customer.
Yep.
Apart from your feelings about supporting local, what else keeps you coming back to Food Works, do you think?
Well, I can always get what I want.
Oh, that's good. We like to hear that.
And I do like to know that where everything is.
Yeah.
So you don't very often move things around and I go, where is it? I know where things are.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot too. I think the girls at the front end are lovely. I think.
We try.
I think when we come up to the front end to, you know, get served, you get a smile, you get someone to ask you, how was your day?
Yeah.
It's nice. It is nice.
That familiarity where, you know, we know all our regular customers. But I think, in fairness, even if you're not a regular customer, we like to make people feel like they are.
Yes.
And so, you know, it's a really great way to keep people coming back. We do engage with them.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice.
In a world that's ever changing, you know, with less face to face and online, it's nice to bring it back, I think, yeah.
Even in COVID, I did all my shopping online and I used to get my delivery, and it was always the same young man that used to deliver it, and he was so nice. He used to come out and pat my dog.
Oh, see, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
It's all in the little details.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, tell me a bit more about you and work.
We had Darren Purcell and Phil Thomas in the butchers.
Yeah.
And they were great fun. And my brother used to work in there as well. He used to come in and do clean up on Saturday morning. So they would do their last bits and then he would do the clean up.
Right.
Clean up,
so it was a family operation.
Yeah, we all worked here.
Oh. How many siblings did you have?
I have a brother and a sister.
Oh, yeah.
My sister has passed, but my brother, he worked here as well.
Right.
Yes.
That's a really nice thing that because I've got three sisters,
Mhm.
we all worked here, and something that I've sort of discovered, during this kind of
Yeah.
lead up to the celebrations is just how many families in the town
Yeah.
have had all the siblings
Yeah.
pass through.
So Thomas's brother, he did the night fill. He used to do night fill here as well. So yeah, my husband's brother worked here as well.
Wow.
And then myself and my brother worked here. And yeah, so Sally, my best friend from growing up from primary school, high school to still today, Sally Renata, they're cousins. Their grandparents used to have the Sampson's Corner shop.
Really?
Yeah.
So who were they? Do you know their name?
James.
Right. And so, and that would have been before you moved here, though.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Way before, but you see the signs.
Yeah.
So that's their connection to the Gisborne community.
Wow. So I started working here when I think it was 1993. So I might have come just after you
me.
left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I had just completed my teaching.
Yeah.
And I was actually doing my 4th year and I was working 3 jobs.
Oh, right.
And I had just got a teaching job and I was still working here, working at another shop and teaching, and I thought, I actually can't do it all anymore.
Yeah.
So I resigned to John, and I remember I was only going to resign to him.
Oh.
And I cried.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know. It was, it's hard to explain, but there's been a lot of us come through that have felt like that. It's hard to explain the attachment to the place that is. Well, a customer said to me that she's been in the town for such a long time, and she said she feels like Foodworks is the heart of the shopping precinct.
Yeah.
And I thought, it's so true, because that sense of community that you get here, whether you're a customer, an employee, a past employee, because when something's been in the town for such a long time, 50 years,
yeah.
It becomes an institution.
It does.
And a happy one.
Absolutely. You walk in here and it's nice and bright.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not full of that fluorescent light, but it's got that nice. And then the mural on the back wall.
Yeah.
It's nice.
With all the original Gisborne icons, including Sampson's Corner.
Yes, that's right. So, yeah, I like it a lot.
Do you have any funny stories you remember from back in the time? Any funny memories?
So we used to play Tucker Trivia.
Oh, Tucker Trivia. I don't know about this. Tell me more.
So, just in the car when we were teenagers, and we used to say, okay, give me a night, and we had to say which aisle it was in and whereabouts in the aisle it was.
I love that.
A couple of times we played that. I remember that.
Do you think you could still play today?
I reckon I could give it a good shot.
All right. Sugar.
I don't know that. I know that it's the aisle second in from the end, and it's on the left-hand side, probably a third of the way. No, maybe 2/3 of the way down.
Oh, put her on the payroll.
And it's at eye level or below.
It is indeed. Ding. Throw me one, see how I go.
All right, let's do this. The Irawara.
Okay.
The Irawara muesli.
Oh, now this is tricky because it's moved. Okay, this is where I think it is. If it hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Is it in the corner of the bakery department, right next to the vegan freezer?
I think yes.
Yes.
Yes, because it's either there or at the top end next to the bread.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I know, but it does jump around, and it stumped me a few times with customers.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's where it is now.
I think you're right.
Woo. Ding. I'll tell you what. Still got it, Leash. Still got it.
I used to do stock take
Yes.
Yeah, on the
Oh, we
weekend.
did. I remember.
Yes.
On a Sunday because we were closed.
Yeah, well, we used to do it on Saturday afternoon because we used to shut at 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Yes, originally, yeah, we would shut at 1 o'clock.
Right. Actually, for those that don't know, I don't know if it was the same for you, but this is how we did stock take back in the day. You would have an aisle or a section.
Yeah.
And you would have, I think, a receipt roll. And you would literally count every item, write the number,
Put it.
and put your little torn off bit of receipt roll
Yeah.
under that product.
Yeah.
So the entire length of the aisles were just
Yes.
covered in these little white stickers with all our handwritten.
And I
You
think
know, these days you just have a gun. That's, you know.
no, it would all be computerised. The dairy boxes to stand on.
Yeah, a milk crate.
Yeah, the milk
Yeah,
crate.
I know.
Yeah. What we used to
No
stand.
ladders and, you know, health and safety. Everything was stand on a milk crate and face up an aisle.
Yeah, yeah, we did have to face up aisles as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything that you would like to say to the Williamsons on this momentous occasion?
And say congratulations. Happy 50th birthday, Williamson Supermarket, Foodworks. Thank you for what you've done for the community, and thank you for giving me a job all those years ago, and for my brother's job. And cheers to you, and for another 50 years.
Cheers!